Hang on. I'm not hearing you on the Twitch stream. It's funny because I hear me.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. The PlayStation controller yanked audio dominance.
Perfect.
Like you do. Fishies?
Cheese?
Fishies.
Oh,
Fishy,
fishies.
fishy, 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 fishy.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Fishy? Fishy.
Hey, there we go. But yeah, my thought is we yank up the scanner room that was just getting us mercury, because now we have 5 million of it,
Yeah.
and move it toward the edge of the mountains.
Okay.
I think there's another wreck somewhere in the Koosh zone too, if we check the vanilla map.
You know what I didn't do?
That was loud.
Yeah, someone was angry.
What did you not do?
I did not look up which Rex in vanilla require the laser cutter.
Oh, we were going to do that, weren't we?
Instead, I did laundry.
Terrible.
And went and got my piercings taken care of.
Like a Leviathan outside screaming at us?
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Other than very loud?
Yeah. Loud and like very upset by something.
Was the fish in the tank? Is that
I
the
guess it
abyssal
could
stalker
be.
screaming?
It'd be really annoying if he screams that loud all the time. Lithium plate is just how we condense lithium.
I hope so, because I clicked
Whoops.
the button already.
What kind of fish is the laundry fish? Oh, goodness.
The fanciest one, of course.
Yeah, clearly.
I think that's 2 mesmer eggs now.
I mean, the ampules are kind of laundry fish, like when you take the laundry out of the dryer and it crackles with electricity.
Yeah, don't like that.
Pretty
Gross. I hate it.
ampule-ish.
Okay. Well, for now, let's go shove that scanner room somewhere else.
Yeah, that sounds good. Also, hello, Dandy, and it is lovely to have you here.
Yes, lovely to see you.
And I am super, super excited to go to the fair tomorrow. I'm going to melt.
All systems online.
I will bring so much hydration.
I don't see a Leviathan out here, so...
And a spray bottle full of water. So that I can just mist myself at regular intervals.
Keep the Leland dampened.
Yes, like that Doctor Who episode. Moisturize me! Moisturize me! Oh yes, a hand fan. And I should bring my parasol. Parasol, hand fan, very light dress.
We are trying a new chat display on the left there. Let me know if that is behaving well enough.
Oh, it's tiny.
It's tiny. Does that need to get upped?
Well, with the stream on my laptop monitor, I cannot read it at all.
I see. Okay.
Especially when the stream decides that it's going to be not terribly high resolution.
Is that any better? I'll go to the old one for now.
This is your perfect weather. I'm sad that it is not my perfect weather. Yes, that is actually easier to see, easier to read. I don't know if it's just the text is... Looks like a different font?
It is a different font, probably.
Yeah. I think that font is making a huge difference.
I can also just up the font point size too.
All caps!
I wish there was a button for all caps. Maybe I can figure that out in the new widget. It gives me a lot more controls, but that also comes with needing to do a lot more customization work. Where is the giant tree in East Forest?
Somewhere.
That should be before Koosh, right?
Yeah? I feel like it's kind of toward the middle. But, bump.
The ampules are here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, we are on the edge of the Koosh. They just wandered up. We wanted to take a nice spore bath. Here it's very restorative.
Guess so.
Is there a giant tree in this mushroom forest, or is there only one in the other one?
It's this one. It's in these caves. We can get past the trolls of bone sharks, of course.
Mm-hmm. The hyper-aggressive bone sharks. It's very shiny.
Starting to do the thing again. Derogatory.
The thing again? What is a
Geyser
geyser core? What?
coral.
What? This is new. This is new. We gotta cut it. Wait.
Trace minerals from volcanic emissions, specifically the superheated turbulent mineral-rich effluent from geyser eruptions, grows extremely sensitive to local conditions, unlikely to be able to survive anywhere outside this cave system. Furthermore, its presence indicates such a volcanic feature deeper in the cave network. Assessment further study will yield imitation of a similar filtration process.
Which is probably how we get the volcanic stuff.
Okay.
So we've got to scan all of these in this cave network.
So much like the bacteria colony of...
Yup. This mod author seems to really like this method of...
Find all the goobins
Yeah.
in the trees.
At least they're very bright blue. Like
They
that.
are. That's welcome and kind.
Yeah.
Though they are not marking themselves as done like the last one did.
Yeah. How many do we need? 21?
Right,
That's so many. That's gonna take us so long. It did
Especially
kind
if
of
I drown
indicate that we
because
should
I've
be
lost
going
track of
down.
the submarine.
Whoops.
Where the heck is our sub?
If it's not showing up, then we're probably really close to it.
Be my thought.
Was that a cuttlefish egg?
And it's another cuttlefish egg.
It's amazing. There it is. Somewhere over that way, if only we could actually get to it. We've scanned that one. Here, hi. Hello. Oh, he's been
Chewing on it.
cuddling our sea moth.
Now appears to be stuck for his trouble.
Yeah. Poor eel.
Appears to be stuck in the entrance to the place we
Yeah.
need to be, which is maybe not so great, actually.
Yeah. There's a shale over there. It wasn't a diamond, but there's gotta be another entrance.
I would like to believe that. Poke the geyser with a stick. Sharp stick. Even better, let's stab the conductive thing.
Owie.
Yeah, that hurts quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't try to stab him.
We just screwed now because that eel got super aggressive and
Got himself stuck in there. Ram the eel. Maybe repair the sea moth.
this is dumb.
Hello, Adivik.
Hey, Adivik.
We have just found some very bright blue coral that grows near volcanic geysers and can filter the volcanic minerals out of the water. And we apparently need to scan 21 of them.
However, this amp eel has decided to block the only entrance to the cave.
Yeah,
So,
we don't know it's the only entrance to the cave.
it's time for the C2C special.
Ram it with the sea moth until it dies.
Murder everything because they've played with the AI and the AI is stupidly dumb now.
I'm not sure the AI was terribly smart to begin with.
Turbo aggressive is
Yeah. Well, the
Pretty
turbo
dumb for a
aggressive is just
number.
awful. Man, these guys have a lot of hit points.
they really do.
Yeah, 21 scans. I think we've gotten 3? Or was it 4?
Got 3 or 4 before
Yeah.
this guy decided to try wrecking this up and then block
Yeah.
us from being able to actually do the thing by just body
Lodging
blocking the
himself.
entire entrance.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine he's terribly happy about the situation either.
I mean, I guess so, but
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Beginning to despair of actually killing this thing.
yeah, he seems well and truly positioned to just completely wreck the entire run. Like I would love another idea of what to do here, but
I mean, we could go see if there's another entrance. I honestly don't know.
which is outside where the bone sharks and more of these guys are.
Yeah. It's gonna suck as well. But wow, this guy is hardy.
This is kind of absurd, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Are they actually
Particularly
damaging
for
it? I
things
don't know.
that are, well, it's shooting blood out.
Yeah.
Particularly for creatures that were not really aggressive in vanilla at all.
Yeah, these guys
They
just
were
kind of...
scary, but they just kind of blundered about.
Yeah, like, they seemed to be mostly defensive. Please don't eat me.
Did you get out? No, you're just continuing to block.
Can we propulsion cannon him?
Only that might be smarter. It's gonna eat the entire battery of this repair thing.
Yeah.
But the repulsion cannon is just going to shove him deeper into the hole.
I don't know.
I am vexed.
Yes. Ow! Dude. What if we had the propulsion cannon, which allows you to lock on and pull something?
We don't have that. We have repulsion only right now.
Yeah.
To get rid of yours. Stupid beyond belief.
This is the content that you're all here to see. Just ramming an ampule over and over again.
If I could just delete him, I would. This is
Oh,
not
yeah.
good content. This is stupid. And
Sorry, that was not intended to be a criticism.
no, I'm just incredibly frustrated by this.
I'm trying to make light of the situation.
Particularly how durable this thing is. Like, they've clearly cranked the number. Who knows? Like, he's clearly
no.
stuck in there and is too long to turn around.
We are very
But-
much not sure that this is not a glitch.
Yeah, but I believe the entire point is that we are supposed to be climbing this cave network inside the giant tree to find all the MacGuffins.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm aware, this really, you have to come up from the bottom. Did that free him by letting him clip through the wall because he wanted to come get the sub that was in front of him?
Maybe.
Looks like it did.
Oh, yay! We
All
cleared
right,
one glitch
so-
with another glitch.
Yay!
Alright. Hopefully he won't be blocking the exit when we get there.
Is there any up, or is it just the root network? Looks like it might just be the root network. Okay. Scandio. Please stop turning on that display.
Seek fluid intake.
That took so long that we're dying of thirst.
Mhm.
And I hear him zapping our sub again.
Oh
No.
dear.
Okay. I do not want to go back to base because we were blocked by an eel for 10 minutes.
So I feel like we probably could just leave the sea moth at the base and come back here without it.
I like the mobile save button.
That is really nice. There's lots of good diamond in here. One-third of the way there.
Not promising.
More than a third of the way there.
Hey, but that's the cave network. So that's just a loop. It's a dead end. This comes down, but it has no branches, it's just a loop.
Big ol' salt deposit.
Dead end. It's back where we came.
Huh. There must be other locations that have these? Does the other...
Is that a crab squid?
What?
No. Okay.
Oh, did you see the two coral, the two, it looked
Two
like
little
eyes.
Eyes
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Oh
Seek
man,
fluid
no
intake
crab
immediately.
squids. Please no crab squids. Are there other caves in this zone?
Must be other caves in the zone we don't know about.
Some non-vanilla caves.
That's tantalizing and aggravating.
Yeah. But I think that's how we're gonna get our volcanic minerals.
Probably.
And then we can make the next sea moth depth module.
That is probably volcanic traces, you're right.
Yeah. So that's exciting.
It is.
I wonder if ducks will join us.
We'll see. Not sure what time zone Dux is in.
Yeah.
We also need to go through all of the wrecks looking for nanite clusters. Should be keeping better notes over which ones we've cleared.
Yeah, maybe.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Vital signs stabilizing.
Why do we have an extra marble melon seed?
While clearing the beds in the other one.
Oh, right.
Scanning for Rex, I guess that's fine. Single peeper. Good for him.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now we'll even be able to find that tree again.
Yeah.
Are there in fact 3 trees we need to find?
I do wish the Shorks would just stay in their own territory.
It's very weird how much this mod has creatures in the wrong biomes. This isn't the right place. This is going into mountains. Precision mousing, not a thing I can do very well anymore. Is that a mesmer just hanging out in the mushroom forest?
Why not? Yeah, I bet he is wild. Okay, so I have not seen any chat messages in a while,
Oh no.
and I'm not sure if that's because people just aren't
Emergency
talking
power only. Oxygen
or
production
because there's something wrong.
offline.
It's probably... Oh, test poke!
Test
Yay,
poke.
okay.
Yep.
People were just being
Power
quiet.
restored.
It's fine.
All primary
We are second
systems
monitor
online.
content.
If that.
Minimized in the background content. Oh yay, clacking tiles. I do love clacking some tiles. You can turn the AI up to normal from easy, and they kind of kick your butt.
Oh no.
They're like, turn 3, Ricci, let's go.
Man.
It's pretty rude.
Don't see another entrance here.
Yeah, in 3-player, definitely. 3-player just speeds everything up so much.
It's definitely faster when there are only 2 suits to draw.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Shark.
Inability to chi, though. Kind of annoying. Was that a cave under there?
That's
In
where we
there?
were
Oh, that's where we were.
exploring.
Okay.
There's the dingus.
That's the place that we went. Yes.
It is certainly rubbing up against walls.
Wait, was that a thing on the outside? Did we
Yep,
scan
there's
it?
one on the outside. We've
Okay.
scanned that one.
Okay. Nice little breadcrumb.
Conspicuous brain coral there.
Yeah.
He sure does love just blocking the only entrance to down there.
Bonk. Do we fit?
Seamoth is smaller than you
Squiz.
think.
Squish. Little random red grass.
Got that one. It's just a little side branch. Has one in it, and then you come back to scan that one.
I am in awe of your memory.
It was like 5 minutes ago.
And?
That, I think, is the path I missed.
Ooh, brain coral.
Yep.
Yep. They wanted us to go this way. Oh. Got dark.
Did get dark.
Yay! Almost halfway there. Oh.
Like that. That's not promising.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have to go down there.
Are we gonna need a Cyclops or Seamoth heat regulation molecule?
I don't know.
Or module, rather. Words are hard.
They're treacherous and fueled by lies. I'm just here to make the least witty commentary.
Almost missed that one. That would have been bad. Are you sure I tagged you? Yeah, okay. Put that in the first circuit around.
we're small. We're small. We can fit. I swear we can fit. We fit. Maybe not. Maybe we don't fit. Ooh.
Yeah, that might be the
Okay.
limit of how far we can get our save point down here.
Yeah.
This doesn't appear to have a down or an up we can take.
Other than down into the geyser.
Other than the geyser, which will probably just instantly kill us.
Well, you can see there's like stuff living down there. I think if we just wait for the eruption to pass. Egg. This stuff is orange, and whoa, we're halfway there. Rubies.
This
Yay.
one's glow red instead of blue.
Yeah, I think the lower you get, the closer they are. Is it a mesmer?
Pretty sure. Got you.
Some spotted dock leaf. I, who really does not like the temperature down. Let's work. Okay. Sir.
Hitting right now.
I think he's dead. Oh, how many so far?
Welcome
Shoot,
aboard,
we're more than
Captain.
halfway there. Also,
Getting
hi!
real darn tired of things clipping through walls.
Yeah,
to
like,
hack
how
this
did this
up.
guy get down here? We don't even know.
You missed the ampule blocking the only passage to progress.
Oh, a scanner room! We could scanner room it! But we're also, like, down here and we're making good progress. The rock grub. He loves a rock grub. I would be so lost in here. There's no way. I would just drown over and over.
A little loopy bit.
I just cannot navigate. Like, even in cities with perfectly square blocks, I cannot navigate.
Take this. This is nice.
The fix today unsuccessfully. Which fix? %76%. We're doing so good. Or rather, he's doing so good. Larian is doing amazing.
Trying to figure this out.
Tokyo Metro systems. Are the Tokyo Metro systems amazing or impossible? Is it only difficult if you don't speak the language? I really would love to visit Japan someday. %, 2 more. 1 more. Oh my god. Where are we even?
There is another entrance, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I regret to inform you, now we might be in danger of drowning.
Hey, brain coral. We will not drown now. Oh. Multiple companies running multiple lines. That
Weird.
sounds... On the one hand, many lines. Ah!
Okay.
Done! We are done! We have a geyser particulate filter.
Not quite.
Well, we have the blueprints for
Done
geyser
is getting out
particulate.
again.
If we can get out, then we have the blueprint. Man, I wish the US invested in public transit. Like when you can take public transit to places, at least like the BART system is fantastic.
We're still not done with these 2 locations.
Interesting. Still more to
I
explore
think
here.
we might be using these ruby clusters as signposts on where the chunks connect.
Woo! We're back! We can save!
You can save.
Amazing.
So
That
just
means we got it.
wiggle past the shuttle bugs.
Through the roots.
Or through that shuttle bug, as the case may be.
Absolutely love just this game and the way that it looks and how everything is so beautifully organic.
There's the gatekeeper ambial.
Yep. And just...
Nope.
It's so beautiful.
It really is a lovely game.
Like, it's not the newest, it doesn't have the highest resolution graphics. It doesn't matter, it's gorgeous.
He's doing the thing again.
Oh. This sigh.
Ducks, you missed it. This guy has a million hit points.
Oh.
Oh, okay. No, he wasn't quite blocking good enough. Good.
I'm sorry, Dandy. Just fold.
Hold as hard as you can.
Yeah. They'll either sumo or someone else will play in. Yay, you didn't!
That's the big one.
That is so valuable.
If you
Just-
don't deal in, it's very hard to lose.
Yeah.
It's very hard to win if you don't win, but you know,
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
But you're
Usually
probably
someone-
not gonna...
started
end
playing
up-
Animal Well. That I like that game. It looks so good.
I've never heard of this.
We should play it then, or at least you should play it while
Animal
watch-
well?
Yeah.
Like
Is
a
that
well
on
of
Steam
animals?
sale right now? It is an adorable little world exploration, guiding a Blorbo about.
It's currently 25% off. Wow, overwhelmingly positive reviews.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, there's puzzles.
It's a lovely little puzzle exploration game.
Okay, that sounds amazing. Puzzles and chill. That is my jam.
Warning, emergency power only.
It didn't say oxygen production offline. It's so weird.
Okay. So our compass currently working? It is. Feel like east is the second wreck, but north we could flirt with the giant Old of the Lost River and cover part of the mountains too.
Have you looked up what we need to build the thing?
I have not yet. Trying to remember precisely where the entrance to the Lost River is.
Yay, second place by doing nothing.
You know, I take those.
Like, you didn't do nothing. You
You played
successfully...
defensively. You
Yeah,
successfully folded.
yeah. That is not nothing.
It's so not nothing.
Seek fluid intake.
And like really, as Larian often says, that's the difference between bronze and silver. Don't
Yes.
boil the ocean. Well, it was boiling when we got here, okay? Between like the pyro pitcher plants and all the underwater geysers.
There's our Reaper.
Oh, yeah. There he is. There he is, alright.
She's way over there. I'm just gonna quietly nuzzle into this little dock.
Also, hello, Biscuit. It is good to see you.
Biscuit, hello!
You can't nuzzle with an underwater submersible? Just watch him. He totally just did it. What? that was lined up. It was going to happen.
Certainly seemed like it, but it turns out no, it wasn't.
What? It just turned on you.
Okay.
Rotated on you, not like
Get
became an
rotated,
enemy.
idiot.
Okay. While you're building that, would you like me to make us more coffee?
Yes.
I will be back then.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Gonna blender some fishies. It'll be great. We'll blender in a fish. Tea. Love a good tea.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Seek fluid intake immediately.
PDA, I am doing important science.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Geyser coral, now that we're done. Great. Heat area. Now that we're closer to the mountains. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. You're apparently right next to the one. But I need to poison myself to stay alive.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There's nothing here. Just utter little jerk. Ducks. Ducks, what's going on? Ducks, it's not here. It's here, but it's not here. Oh. Well. 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 We appear to be bugged anyway. Profound sadness. Maybe this will clear out those false scans. Give me a chance to drink more of this spicy coffee. So what's on today's tea menu? Unlabeled black coffee. Oh, and black currant. Love black currant.
Warning. Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Recognizing the tea box, you know that's fair.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Vital signs stabilizing.
Grab one of those.
Warning. Emergency power only. Oxygen production
I just
offline.
fed that. I saved before turning this on. I guess
Power
I did.
restored. All primary systems online.
Game being a little bit chunky here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, debris is very bugged and not actually here.
Local scans show a nearby opening, leading to a biome with extensive fossilized remains.
Entrance to there is too deep. Can't touch that. Sometimes the pieces take a bit. Like to become physical and grabbable, or
Unlabeled black tea and black currant sounds awesome together.
it does.
Like, honestly, just the black currant mixed with black tea is good. Because the black currant is great, but it's very flavored.
So will these eventually pop in, is the idea?
Yeah. It's always fun how icing tea changes the nature of it so much.
I fear they may be slightly under the mesh.
I love doing a little bit of the Christmas tea in an iced tea with those spices. Quite delicious. It's a lot of phantom debris.
A lot of phantom debris.
One thing we've noticed, ducks, is that things that we've already picked up will still show up on the scanner room. So is it possible that these timed out, but the scanner room is still picking them up?
So we've definitely not collected these before.
But like if they existed for a while and then timed out, and for some reason the scanner room still thinks they're there. I don't know. I grasp at straws.
Yeah, something's definitely not right.
Sat in front of them for a bit, that would sometimes spawn. Interesting.
We have found this is the closest we've gotten to getting sunbeam pieces.
Kyanite, none.
Yeah. This is the first time we've actually had any sort of scan show up as positive.
Like in vanilla, kyanite is way deep. We're nowhere near that.
Yeah, we're just getting bips that don't actually have anything at them.
Wrong
Wrong
name.
name.
Intake.
We do unfortunately need to leave that base run in there and get our supplies back.
We have a lot of mercury ore, that's red.
We've gotten recipes that want a red crystal of some kind.
Yeah, what was that called?
It started with an A. Good luck. Sorry about the sunbeam being dumb. Yeah, that's not your fault.
Yeah. Thank
Good
you for
luck.
your help.
We'll try the vent filter and see if that unblocks us.
I feel like it's got to.
And the laser cutter was pretty big. There was also that alien modification station in the mountain in the quarantine enforcement platform. Try rubbing objects on it. Come and show it mercury and stuff, I don't know. Treader's path is done. We could move the scanner room to the crags as close as we dare to the Aurora crash site and see if there's anything that gets picked up there.
Yeah.
But now that we're getting successful scans on Sunbeam, even if it's not right, I'm loath to move that station.
Yeah. But then we're not really supposed to be able to scan the sunbeam fragments yet, because we haven't actually picked one up.
There.
So maybe they're just entirely phantom.
That would be annoying, but it looks like there are a dozen spawn points there. Maybe we just need to hit that base and start doing random passes in the mountains. I really thought diving to Ghazi was going to be the
Seek
answer.
fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, unfortunately, until we get the next depth module, I don't think it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I didn't realize I was bouncing. Let's do some
Fox
vibing.
is so excited. Work is bigger.
Yeah.
Vital signs
Is that
stabilizing.
an ampial egg?
It is. It's just kind of hanging out there, you know?
Do we want an ampial?
Do we want an ampial? I don't know.
I feel like we
Certainly
should
have
remove that
peepers.
bone shark.
What's that?
I feel like we should remove the bone shark. But that's just me hating bone sharks.
Might be bone shark hatred kind of coming through a little bit.
Yeah. Alright, so how do we make this filter for volcanic debris?
Game? Give me my...
Game?
Lead, of course.
It's a good thing we opened up that lead ingot.
Do that entirely to compress down some material. We could build another
We would need 5.
game. Heck. That compresses down a lot. Which is
Yeah, it
probably for the
does.
best. This needs to get rubbed into our face immediately.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Blueprints.
I've heard that's a good game.
Looks to be a fantastic game, actually.
Yeah.
Carboxylic acid. Oh, that's so many microfolders.
Oh god. Ah. And each one takes like 5 fiber mesh.
Something like that.
That's just...
Okay. It's doable, though. It is doable.
It is doable. It's just so tedious. I do not understand why they want to make it tedious. No one has ever enjoyed a game that is do the same thing 20 times over. I can't say no one, but tends not to make for a good gaming experience.
Game, what the heck are you doing? Other than making me cry. I need more creep vine sample, I see. Of course. 3 and 2. Cleaning IRL? Yeah.
Yeah.
So true.
I need to fold laundry. I don't want to fold laundry. Folding laundry has got to be one of my least favorite things. My old apartment, back when I lived on my own, I would put on some series that I wanted to binge watch and fold laundry that way. But as time goes on, I just find fewer and fewer things that I actually want to watch. And then the things that I do want to watch, they're like, you need to pay us $30 a month to be able to access this. I'm like, yeah, screw you.
Sounds about right.
Like, oh, I know you're already paying us, $20 a month for the basic service, but the thing you actually want to watch, that's an extra $30 a month. And these 4 different shows that you're interested in, they're on 4 different services. And,
Netflix used to be good.
how do I do this thing? I'm glad you know how to do that thing, because I don't know how to do that thing.
Click on their name and then the band button.
Ah, there we go. Cool. I do not have nearly enough practice with being a moderator.
How dare you?
It's pretty rude of me to be here co-streaming and not even know how to do basic mod functions.
Attempted to rip all this down and just make it too tall. Containment unit.
Too tall containment unit. Does sound nice.
We
There
don't know
would
how
be
to
more
make sealed
room.
fabric, or I'd just make an ampoule. Do not know how to make the rock crusher do anything.
Yeah, apparently we take ore to the rock crusher, which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know how we would do that.
I mean, floaters can kind of move rocks up and down, but I don't know how we'd move them laterally.
Yeah.
Like, I assume it's the big giant rocks that the floaters move around.
I don't know.
Isn't that good enough?
I just feel like we're missing some technology for that.
The prawn suit, maybe?
Yeah.
This really does feel much faster. Don't have pyro seeds. 2.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We could go out to the enforcement platform.
It's a heck of a trip.
Yeah. Apparently we should have planted more than one. No way we're gonna need so many.
Alright, we've got our fancy peepers.
Yay, fancy peepers!
Go, be free, enjoy life.
For certain definitions of free.
You can go wherever they want. Oh! Oh!
What?
It's mimicking the biome of the critters that are inside that match it.
Oh, cool.
But, so when it started, it was the Abyssal Stalker, but then it got outvoted by peepers and it went to Safe Shallows. That's cool, actually.
That is really cool.
Go, be free, enjoy life.
He's just gonna be a pain in the neck.
He should be flagged as a domestic and non-violent to us.
Hopefully.
Maybe he will get rid of that warper problem. In either case, I don't want him.
It's fair.
Okay. plant pyropods in here and see if they melt our face. Strongly tempted to do that, actually.
I mean, it does look awfully cold in the bottom of the ocean here.
Yeah.
It'd be a free heating system.
We need for 5 enameled glass and a titanium. We only have 4. Don't have another tooth. So that's a scanner room. Multi-purpose room is 4 more titanium. Put in the wrong bin. Game, please. Why do you do this? Hatch is 2 titanium and a quartz. Can you not? Quartz. The bioreactor is 3 titanium, a wiring kit, and a lubricant. My goodness. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 1. Scanner room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Multi-purpose room. 1, 2, 3. Hatch. No power system detected. The diamond away. Need 3. 1, 1. Game. Break one of those open. Unpack titanium. My goodness. Let me go. All our silver is packed up.
Yep.
Carboxylic acid. Luckily we pre-completed a bunch of that.
Yeah.
Wiring kits. Walker anyway. Might need that wiring kit. Okay. A lubricant. It's how many seeds? 4 seeds. Gross. Many.
Yeah.
Large number.
Sure would be nice if those seeds took up less space.
It would be. Okay, 4. Good. Give me that. Good.
Yay.
Give me a ladder. Lasai. Fix my face. Lubricant. Great. 3. Fiber mesh. Love to see it.
Huzzah!
What else did we need for the microfilters? They were advanced. Pyropod, diamond, ruby, tongue lily, titanium. You're a noisy lad. Need to grab a different pyropod, of course. Grab it. Thank you. There's 2 rubies and a diamond.
Maybe?
Game. Great, what am I missing? The 5 fiber mesh, that's fine. One microfilter.
We only need 4?
We only need 4, yeah.
Yeah. I do not know what the point is of requiring 4 of those.
I'm sure there's some. That
The mod
Okay.
author clearly thought that was necessary,
they thought.
but
Oh, need
I kind of
copper
disagree.
And magnetite. Two, we need to go looking for more magnetite. It's fine, magnetite's not that bad. Okay. We ready to do something dumb?
Wait, what are we doing that's dumb?
Welcome. All systems online.
We're gonna take this pretty much straight east. We're gonna drop this at the boundary between the crags and the crash zone behind the Aurora,
Okay.
and see what the scanner room allows us to pick up.
Alright. Doesn't sound terribly dumb.
And there are a lot of Reapers there.
Okay, that's true.
right. 5 million sharks.
That shoot.
Oh, dare I turn my lights on for even a moment. Okay, here is crash zone. The truly terrible ear noise.
Mm-hmm.
It's unnecessarily high off the ground, but sure game. No, why do you scanner room specifically do this?
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Throw an alien poo in there.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Some range upgrades in there. What do we got? Salvage quartz, salt deposit, sandstone, shale. Wreck? Tell me about this wreck. That's probably the life pod. We can go check that out. Big save. Life pod. Had nothing of real value. This time we were in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Those wrecks are nothing new to us.
Well, then it doesn't look like there's anything terribly interesting out here.
No fragments or data boxes. As we continue to push east. Interesting looking cave over there. how trivial it is to juke me. Okay, well, that was a bit failed, but we can figure this out.
Warning, emergency power only.
We just try again. It's fine.
It cost us some electric charge, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Do wish the compass would not do the spinnies.
Yeah.
Seems like just such a pointless change. Okay, watercolor changing. Bouncing into stuff. Bouncing into all kinds of things. Embarrassing. Various flavors of eggs. Peeper having a good time.
Very healthy peeper.
So health. Very happy.
Yeah. Piece of debris.
Tiger plants.
Cliff. Sir.
Didn't even have my lights on.
You're ever so slightly reflective.
Guess so. Okay. Let's try this again. Multi-purpose room. Here's great. Hatch. There's great. Scanner room, which we'll probably need to build 3 times.
Hey, it appears to
Nailed
have
it.
worked.
Okay. Reactor stuff.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Save, because I'm not going to be looking at that for a moment, and the bone sharks could do some
Warning,
terrible things.
emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Reactor. Two scanner room upgrades, if that can't be helped.
Thank you for not putting the hoverfish in there.
Hoverfishes are
Power
good boys.
restored.
Yeah.
All primary systems online.
Ooh, that's a big drop.
Yeah, it is. We got a PDA and a data box. And wreck.
Tell me about the data box.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just up the hill from here.
Oh.
Okay.
How did we miss it?
Controlled by bone sharks. Probably is the short answer.
Yeah.
This is also extremely Reaper territory.
Oh, life pod. Sir. Dislike
That
them.
was 2 bites in the span of like less than a second because they
Because nom nom.
more than anything, that's what's killing this mod for me right now. Holy heck. It's just unnecessary.
Life pod 10.
Alright, well, I don't know what I expected. To cut that open? Why did I even pick that up? Don't know what I was expecting when I saw the subtitles there, but now my ears hurt. That was really loud.
You were napping.
Yeah, sorry. That was not a smart button for me to click, yet here we are.
Sorry. Ooh. Okay.
Blueprint acquired.
That's nice.
And yet not helpful.
Okay.
Hey, thanks.
Sure.
No holes, no faults, nothing.
Can't actually get in there.
Can't actually get in there.
What is the gasopod doing out here?
Living his best life. His best. Doing his best.
Doing his best.
Doing his best.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. We could go to the next mesa over, but
Yeah.
okay. Tell me about fragments.
Yeah.
One behind us. We could seam off that real. Sorry, not seam off. We could just zoop over that real quick. There's a mesmer out here.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 bone sharks right there.
There's 2 fragments.
Bioprocessor fragment. I see.
Bioprocessor. 1 of 4. Okay. There's gotta be more around here. Is it only here?
So many dang sharks. Okay. So on the little mesas. Do we just keep chooching the base along to the next mesa?
Maybe. It's working for us so far.
Picked up another one. Could also come out to this area over here. So I don't know if what we picked up was supposed to be crags or if that was the little mesas out here.
Hmm.
Let's chooch it to the next mesa over and see what happens. Or Reaper could grab our Seamoth, you know, that works too.
Yeah. Spots be gassing. No, sir.
That was smart. I would have taken apart the bioprocessor first, so because it's the last one to install.
Huh?
Mumbling about efficiency and getting things taken apart and put back together.
Warning,
Oh.
emergency power only.
But why would taking the bioreactor apart earlier be better?
So we don't have room for all the crap.
Oh.
Go in there. You can go in there. That might
Yeah.
free us up. Yeah, baleful screeches are not making me much happier, let me assure you.
What is ESO?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Ah.
Skyrim, but multiplayer.
Acronyms just don't stick for me.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Unless they're chemicals.
Not being all crap here. What I think I'm going to do.
Yes, I do work in an acronym-heavy environment. And yes, I do have to look them up on the regular.
I think what I'm going to do is be.
I remember sitting in a meeting and my supervisor sitting next to me, and every time somebody used an acronym, she would just write it out on her notepad. And she just had her notepad sitting between us, and every time there was an acronym, she would write out what it meant. Because that's what it took.
This is likely very dumb, but here we go.
Yeah, aside from being a micromanager, that supervisor was pretty cool. She could hold her liquor. went to conferences with her.
The important part about being a supervisor.
Huh?
That's the important part about being a supervisor.
Apparently. 'Cause
Warning, emergency power only.
we went to
Oxygen
conferences,
production
and
offline.
I went to this conference where it was me, my direct supervisor, her boss, and the boss's boss. So it was like the director, the deputy director, my boss, and me. And of course, every single day after the conference sessions were over, they were out drinking. And there was always
Power
one
restored.
sort of like
All primary
professional
systems
society or
online.
another that was hosting some event with an open bar or like 2 free drinks or whatever. And my boss would just hop between them, be like, I got my free drink tokens, I got my 2 drinks, let's go to the next one. Oh my god, it was fantastic. That was the same conference where I ended up being an impromptu therapist for some poor guy who was going through a divorce, and like one of his kids had just died, and it was this horrible thing. And he just was pouring out his heart and drinking way too much beer, and people were like taking the beer away from him but avoiding him. And I was the only one who was willing to sit with him and like listen. Oh man. It was a thing. I felt so bad. Like, he had it so rough right then.
Alright, if there is a further wreck or data pad or fragment or something, I'm not finding it here. Yeah, that's the life pod we were just at.
Time to go a little further out. That's the question, Dandy. That's the question. Why was he at the conference? And I'm gonna guess that his dedication to work might have had something to do with the whole divorce situation. But I don't know.
I think what we do is we need to come back with more scanner range for updates.
Yeah, we can put
I
2
think
more
that's
in
better
there.
than just kind of judging this along it.
Yeah. And yeah, concern is absolutely the correct response. I had a concern. There was nothing I could do other than like be like,
Welcome aboard,
yeah man, that's
Captain.
rough. Sorry your girlfriend turned into the moon, right?
That's rough, buddy.
That's about all I had.
Okay, but we have half a bioprocessor now and a lead
That is
on.
awesome.
See, my question at this point is it half there and half in the dunes, or is it entirely out there and we just need to find the other 2 magical pixels?
I feel like it's probably in the same area. But I don't know.
Yeah. Like, Go Dodge Reapers seems to be... The heck did I hit?
Phantom terrain.
Go Dodge Reapers seems to be what they're kind of hoping to be laughing at me while I do, but...
Yeah.
Deck plate. Back to the crags.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Need some magnetite. Are you actually bioreactor or bioprocessor? No,
Scanner room.
don't care. Yes, my scanner makes light. Get over it.
But light is so threatening.
Sharks are always mad.
They are.
Seek fluid intake immediately means that the stream hydrates. You know, that's fair, actually.
Welcome
Yeah.
aboard, Captain.
I don't think that was hydrating.
It's my spicy coffee. Spicy coffee hydrates. You can't prove otherwise.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I know my vital signs stabilize when I take a sip of the spicy coffee.
Okay, you tell me about magnetite, actually. You can. Lovely. Tell me about magnetite.
We do love some magnetite.
Stream does not like me looking at this thing. Coding overloaded. My goodness. Really?
What?
Isn't
What
magnetite a Pokemon? That's Magnemite.
I'm confused.
OBS did not like me looking in the scanner room.
Mm. I also missed Jandy's chat. So I was like, what, Magnemite? There's new resources called Magnemite? Resources.
All systems online.
This
Our
really
baby
does
shark-
feel
that bone shark ate, right?
like a bit of a catch-em-all. That bone shark ain't right. Something tells me that domesticating the bone shark
Was
is
a
like
mistake.
making friends with Gandhi and Civ.
Just makes them even spicier, actually.
Like, you just wrapped around to full aggressive. What did we do? We picked him up as an egg. Put him in a nice little tank. And then we let him go. We did not abuse that particular bone shark. It's true, we did kind of evict him. I want another abyssal stalker.
Are you serious?
What? They're pretty. Not that we get much time to look at them.
Two quartz, 2 titanium, and a copper wire.
What? Do we put it on the...
It does not like the snapping mod, I
What?
guess.
I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. It seems to want to be on.
That's fine.
Okay. Decoration rating of 1.5. Okay, good. Oh, it's on the inside.
It's
What?
the same, right?
You have to get into the tank to know its status. The heck? Why? Why does it do this? I don't understand.
It really does not like the snapping mod.
Okay. Can we turn off the snapping?
It's supposed to be the middle mouse button. There we go.
Except now it's just like... Sure.
Integrating new PDA data.
Day 95, time however many seconds. 3 occupancy slots each for an Abyssal Stalker. Archetype Grand Reef. Total plant units 0. Herbivore units 0. Carnivore units 1.1.
A stalker is 1.1 carnivores.
Raw infection 0. Enzyme post peeper 0. Productivity factor 0. Plants
It
absent.
counts?
Herbivores absent. Too many carnivores for available prey. No biome shared by all contained species.
Oh, interesting.
ACU stack height 1. Occupancy 3 of 15. Stalker toy value 0.
We should totally give our Abyssal Stalker a toy.
Steam up depth rating, fine. Overturn remains flypod 4. Toy devices and a PDA warning. Fragments of a bioprocessor machine in the Grand Reef.
Wait. In the Grand Reef?
Claiming the Grand Reef.
So maybe that counted as the edge of the Grand Reef.
Maybe.
And we need to look for those fragments in the Grand Reef. But yeah, we need a bioprocessor.
Pretty badly, actually.
Yes.
What
So
new?
apparently we need to be in the Grand Reef. Nanocarbon!
The heck is a calcite?
I don't know. Nickel ore in vanilla, that's in the Lost River. Oh my god.
We don't know what half these things are.
Yay. But we could go look for more fragments in the Grand Reef. Do we have a social status high enough? Not really.
For now, let's
Welcome aboard
try
Cal
grabbing the
Systems Online.
magnetite and extending the scanner range in the crash zone.
Okay.
That magnetite. Actually, you know what we could do? Your boy deserves a plant friend.
What? Deserves a membrane tree?
We're grabbing a membrane tree for your Abyssal Stalker.
Oh, okay.
Said that there were no plants found. You know what? We're going to give him a plant that he's used to.
That's good. And I think there's membrane trees near the abyssal stalkers.
Yeah.
So that'd be good.
It's sending us to Jelly Shroom, isn't it? It's totally sending us to Jelly Shroom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it's telling us to dive. No, we're not doing
Yeah.
that.
Just dive into that active volcano. What can go wrong?
Jelly Shroom would have made more sense.
Yeah. This is Jelly Shroom. We can actually just take the Seamoth in here completely. We can get deep enough. Yay, diamonds!
It's just spewing all kinds of interesting stuff, isn't it? I kind of want to grab that, but
Yeah, it's very spicy in here.
it is.
Oculus are pretty. Do we want to put one in our thing? Still haven't scanned one?
No, because they juke instantly.
They so fast. Worm.
The Oculus doesn't mind you until you start scanning, then it just starts sprinting off.
Yeah. Scanner produces light.
Light is scary.
Yeah.
Valley of Spice.
Hmm. Ow.
Vision maps don't seem to perfectly line up all that well.
The jelly shrooms have orifices.
They do. And have crab squid eggs inside them.
That's interesting.
You didn't know that?
Wait. Crab squid being these guys in the jelly shrooms? Or crab squid being the
Or, sorry,
octopus.
crab snakes.
Crab snakes. Yeah, okay. I would not like to have crab snakes. Not a big fan of crab snakes, gotta say. Juke. We are a persistence predator, and we got him.
New creature discovered.
Sweet creature.
He's cute.
We've got 2 magnetites.
Only 2?
Only 2.
I thought we picked up way more than that.
I thought so too. Staying mostly shale. Yeah, you can't actually hurt the sea moth, so chomp all you like.
Hey, there's magnetite. They can't hurt the sea moth, but we can.
To be fair, the rock has a lot more inertial force than
Yeah,
crab snake possibly could.
it's true. There's 4 magnetite.
Or is probably good for now.
That coffee is potent.
Is it? I mean, it is berry juice.
Yeah. It has a lot of berry juice in it.
True.
It's so good though.
Welcome aboard,
It is very
Captain.
good.
That is going in my book. But it's gotta be like an afternoon sort of thing because it's highly caffeinated.
Shark wants back in.
Yeah, apparently. Wouldn't that be wheat juice? Maybe. This I have to look up. No, it's corn juice.
Ooh, stream angry about something.
Oh dear.
I think it really just does not like the scanner room. happy little tree. Okay, good on our crap.
Welcome aboard Cap Systems Online.
Let us back in. Some more spice. Let's see if we can sneak the scanner range and put
All systems online.
upgrades into the new Aurora scanner room. See if that solves anything for us. See if we can figure out what this unknown object is.
Love unidentified objects. Appears to be deep. How we get down there? Get down. There's your chest there.
Oh right, the cut to open chests.
Let's see if there's anything of interest in here. Oh, a power cell.
Doesn't suck.
Yeah, that doesn't suck at all.
Probably need it, but
What are these unidentified objects, though? Oh. This is... It's... What?
I guess it's just marking this area.
I guess.
It's probably an invisible object that's meant to radially detect we're here and add to the you found this.
Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, well. Sure.
Congratulations to us.
Yay, us. Here's to us.
Here's to us.
Who's like us?
Darn few.
They're all dead.
I hope there are more people like us.
paranoid that these are actually something. Sir,
Something more than just...
these are not in fact Cyclops bits, but new bits that are just using the Cyclops module or
Nope.
model. Because we could have gone straight past that bioprocessor fragment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're entering the scary place.
Scary place. Sea moth makes its little furtive noises. That's a lot of shale.
You know what's happened?
What?
We've lost our base because stalkers grabbed the cameras and fricked off with them.
Oh. So now we don't know
Yup,
where our base is.
the new base is totally gone. Alright. So that gasopod is probably a good sign.
There was a gas pod.
We just juked a Reaper by getting this rock between us and it.
Good, good.
Wow. Andy's all in on being a bone shark sympathizer.
Advocate.
There's the special biome.
Special biome?
With the eye flame plants.
Oh. Have we really explored that? We ran in and grabbed one
actively
plant.
being patrolled by a Reaper,
Warning.
so
Maximum depth reached. Hull
What?
damage imminent.
Something is attacking our...
it's getting Reapered.
Shit.
Yep. Reaper
Hi.
going through the floor. Love that for us, actually. It's really cool.
That's great.
Has our base been exploded? No, wouldn't be scanning anymore if that was the case.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just trying to get some clue on where. Where this. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
It's at about 320 down.
Okay. Now we alt F4.
Yep. Like you do.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to solve puzzles, not to play hardcore. Other
It's
people are
true.
welcome to do that.
Yeah. I don't find that fun.
Oh, shoot. We
Shoot?
should probably do something with that pizza dough that's been rising
Yes, we
since this
probably
afternoon.
should.
It's dinner time and all that.
It is.
We're drinking the spicy coffee without anything in our stomachs.
I had a little bit of lunch. I'm gonna check on the laundry. I'll be back.
Okay.
Warning. Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Full Constitution saving throw? Yeah, that's about right. Sir? Sir? The lights are off. I have every right to be here.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
You've laundered money?
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Oh dear. Courtesy envelope, whatever that means.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
There's the Reaper ripping apart the sub again. Did it actually do the range upgrades? It looks like the fragments are somewhere else. Very unfortunate. Yeah, it's her fault, really. We need her here to protect the sub. Sub is lost without her. Lost. Whoa. Whoa. And there just appears to be nothing out here. Okay.
Wait, I'm lost without what?
The sub is lost without you here.
Oh. Okay.
Reapers grab it as soon as you walk away. Alright, so this appears to be not the best use of time. No fragments being picked up here. At least none within scanner range.
It said that the bioprocessor was in Grand Reef.
Yeah. So I think we actually might need to tear this down and relocate it. I think we were just lucky. I'm guessing they're actually in the crags in the Grand Reef barrier. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we need to do dinner.
Yeah.
It's been 2.5 hours. So I think I will just say thank you all for hanging out with us. Hope you had a decent time. Can we do tiles later? Tiles sounds lovely.
Tiles would be lovely. I would definitely appreciate
Sorry,
some
I've
tiles
just gotta
later.
Yeah. So hope you all had a lovely time. I'll send you off to Impulse. He's doing some fun stuff. And hopefully catch you next time. And if not, tiles and